Hello everybody. I just finished up this beautiful knife. It's got the spalted burl maple handle from the Oregon coast, really nice pattern in the Damascus, 2 layers of copper. I think it's a beautiful knife, so I have to make a beautiful sheath to go with it. I found this really cool pin. It almost looks like some kind of Japanese demon head, but I thought that would look really cool on a sheath, so I'm going to try and incorporate that. So what I did here is I drew out the shape of the sheath I wanted. I wanted to put a little texture in the front and have it look really cool but not be too complicated. So here we'll get cutting the leather and getting everything the right size, and we'll let the video kind of do the talking here, and I'll explain any of the details as I'm going through it. Piece to go over the top of the sheath. I just thought I'd give it a little more texture and make it look kind of cooler. So I'm going to give it a shot. Yeah, I like it. So here I'm getting ready to glue up the front, and what I do here is I scratch up the smooth surface of the leather. Sometimes I'll use this and just scratch it, or even just use a piece of sandpaper and rough it up. Helps the glue adhere a little better. Here I'm cutting out the welt, which is the spacer between the front and the back of the sheath, which leaves a little bit of room for the blade to sit in there without pushing the leather out. You'll see here in a second that I put an extra welt on both sides where the handle meets up. That way it's not pushing it out. In these slip style sheaths that I do, where the handle goes in, you need a little more room so it doesn't spread it quite so far. Yeah. here I drilled all the holes for the stitching. It's really a pain in the ass to get these straight all the way through, as you can see on the back there. On the front it looks great, you know, I drilled the holes everywhere I had my stitch marks, but on the back they just didn't want to seem to go through that straight when you can't hold the sheath straight in the drill press. But so here I'm skiving out just a little tiny groove where the stitching will lay down in. Just seems to give it a little bit more of a professional look than just have the stitching laying out over the top. Now it's time for some color. I did the tan on the other pieces that I did earlier, and here I'm going to do a light brown on everything else other than the tan. I will go around the edges of the tan, like you can see right there, just to kind of blend the colors a little bit, and then I'll go around the outsides of the whole sheath with black later on, just to give it a little bit of kind of three-dimensional color, I guess. I think it looks really cool when it's done and everything's burnished out.